Yes.
Are the questions from the book?
No, it's not from the book.
Okay, revise.
Okay, so let's start revising. Now, the first one is conditional sentence type 1, and it was in module 2, I think, maybe on page 35. Okay, now pay attention, Ola. So in conditional sentence type 1, if you have your book, it will be easier for you because you will see the answers of the grammar here. Okay, the conditional sentence type 1 is that when you use F or when. I use F when it's about what? About actions or time? ها Ola? ها Ola?
معلم عيدي السؤال.
Okay, so in conditional sentence type 1, I have, first of all, I have to start with F or when. Now, when I use F, it means what? It means my sentence is about the action itself or about the time?
Action.
Yes, very good, about the action. And very good. And when I use when, it's about what?
Time.
Very good. It's about the time. Very good. Now, the conditional sentence type 1 has, or any conditional sentence has two sections, section 1 and section 2, okay? And you need to pay attention to that it's not going to be in order all the time. We're not going to start with F all the time. It could be the second part, F, the F sentence. Or maybe I can start with when, okay? Okay, so here we have, if you wake up early, you will be able to swim with the sharks before breakfast. Now, just pay attention, ya Ola, whether it's conditional sentence type 1 or type 2, how is the question is going to be is that I'm going to erase this verb. And I will say, if you blank, and then between the brackets, I will write wake up. You will be able to swim with the shark before breakfast. Now, this question is in the final exam, let's say, okay? How will you know that I mean conditional sentence type 1 or type 2? What is the key word in the sentence that tells you you have to write the verb wake up in present simple? What is the key word? Ola? What is the key word that tells me I have to write the verb in the F part? I have to write the verb in the present simple. Remember the conditional sentence type 1? Two sections, F or when, and then I can write will, can, must, may, might, and then the verb in the base form. Or I can write the verb in the imperative. Call me, tell me, anything, okay? And here I have F or when plus the verb in the present simple, okay? So in conditional sentence type 1, the whole sentence will be in the present, okay? حتى will تعتبر في future, but it gives me the idea that it is in the present, or it's going to be in the present, in the future, okay? So this is what about type 1, present simple in F or when, and then you have imperative or can, must, will, may, anything. طيب, what is the keyword? يعني عندما أنا أحذف الفعل in the present simple وأكمل لك بالتكملة هذه مثل ما يوجد هنا. You will be able. كيف تعرف إنه هو wake up, not woke up? Woke up is what? Is in the past simple. How would you know that this is in the present simple? Yes, very good. Who said that?
Khuzam.
Thank you, Khuzama. So because here I can see that he used will. So I know before that if there is will or can or must or may or the imperative form, it means that he means type 1. Okay, he means type 1, then the verb should be in the present simple. خلاص مباشرة present simple. It could be the opposite. I can say, if you wake up early, you, and then I will leave it as a blank, be able to swim with the sharks before breakfast. How would you know that you will complete the sentence with would or could or will? Because of what?
Wake.
Yes, because of wake up. Wake up is a verb. Okay, is it in the past symbol? If it was in the past, yes, if it was in the past symbol, then you're going to write will. No, you're going to write would or could. But now it's in the present symbol. That's why he used will, or he can use can, must, or the verb in the imperative form. Ola? Did you understand? What?
الآن نحن نعرف قاعدة التايب 1 اللي هي if أو when بعدين subject بعدين present simple بعدين subject مرة ثانية بعدين كان must وبس form. تمام. أنا أبغى أعرف القاعدة اللي تأكد لو سمحت لي.
القاعدة التي ماذا؟
للتايب 2.
Yes, I'm going now. Yes, I'm going now. Okay. Now we're done with type 1. You understand everything in conditional sentence type 1? Okay. Now let's move on. Now in type 2, Ula, if you, oh my God. Okay. If you don't understand, you can stop me. Now, the conditional sentence type 2. Again, we're going to use if, okay? But I have the verb in the past symbol, not the present symbol. And I can use, in the second part, the result, I can use would or could with the verb in the base form. There is no imperative يا أولى. هناك ماذا كان يوجد؟ كان يوجد will وكان and the verb in the base form, or must or may or anything, and the verb in the imperative. But in type 2, no, I only have would or could plus the base form in the result, and if plus the verb in the past symbol. Again, how the question is going to be? If you met the inhabitants, you, and then blank, realize. So, how do you know that you will have to write would realize or could realize?
Met.
Yes, because met is a verb in the past symbol. طيب لو كان if you meet the inhabitants, it's going to be?
Will.
Very good. You will. Very good. Ola? Easy? Ola, it's a very, very important two grammar. You have to understand them very well. Many questions I will bring. Yes, ask me. Who wants to ask? Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
الآن الفرق يعني بين التايب 1 والتايب 2 اللي هو present simple و past simple وكمان الكاد والwould والmust والwell يعني بس هذا الشيء صح؟